Cloudpager has gotten even better and more powerful with the introduction of PowerShell Script Policies. In my Cloudpager tenant, you can see I already have several applications published, including my Google Chrome, which was the latest version of Google Chrome available within Windows Package Manager that was automatically packaged for me on demand using Cloudpaging AI. But let's say I want to take my Cloudpaging AI version of Google Chrome and apply customizations based on the context of who the employees are and perhaps what their persona or role is within the organization. Well, I can use a PowerShell script policy to do just that. To get started, I could navigate to Policies, click Add Policy, and you'll see that there is now a PowerShell script option. This will allow you to create a PowerShell script policy that I can then assign to my Cloudpager Workpods. To use the PowerShell script policy feature, I just click PowerShell script and then click Continue. I'll set a policy name, add Okta Chrome extension. I'll give it a description, such as script to add Okta Chrome browser extension, and then I'll just populate the script field with a PowerShell script that I've created that will just go ahead and create the correct registry value to add this Chrome extension. You can optionally have your scripts execute in user mode or run in system context. And once ready, I just click Save. To make use and demo this PowerShell script policy, I'm going to create a new workpod. Of course, workpods are logical groups of applications that you can assign to a security group of your employees, and you can have these mapped to things like user personas, and you can see that I have an IT workpod, developers workpod, a marketing workpod already, but I'm going to create a new workpod called Media Team, and this is just for some browser applications for the media department in my organization. So I'm going to add Firefox and Google Chrome. Once ready, I will click Save, and then I will add a security group that I want to assign this workpod to. This security group is an Entra ID group, as Cloudpager does have Entra ID integration. I'll click Publish when ready, and then I'm going to put in a change request number plus a comment, and this will be stored for auto tracking purposes. Now, before I continue and click Publish, I'll just quickly navigate to my desktop here, and I will launch our client software, Cloudpaging Player, where you can see at the moment, there's no applications to launch. So let's just quickly go and publish this application. And now if I go back to that desktop session where I'm logged in as an employee who's a member of that security group that was just assigned, we're going to see that the Google Chrome browser should appear within Cloudpaging Player. Now, of course, Cloudpager supports more than just Cloudpaging application containers. We also support other formats such as the Microsoft MSIX container, and the Mozilla Firefox container was delivered as an MSIX container, and we see it in the start menu. But let's go and launch Google Chrome, which is my Cloudpaging AI container. So we see that, Chrome launches. I can go to numecent.com, and it all looks fine. And if I go to extensions, we'll see that there's just the default Google Docs offline extension there. There's no other additional extensions. But now let's make use of those PowerShell script policies that I have. So I'll go back to my workpod, and this time I'll click Edit, and then I will add my environment PowerShell script. And let's just check the box for the one that we've created, which is the Okta Chrome extension. I'll click Publish. I'll give it a change request number once again, and also put in a suitable comment. And once ready, I'll click Publish. And now back on the desktop, if I go to Google Chrome, launch the browser, and go to extensions, we see our Okta browser plugin is there, and I can also just go to the extensions shortcut in the browser and see that it's there. Now, if I go back to my workpod, let's say I want to deploy different Chrome extensions to different user personas. So for example, maybe my marketing team needs the Arcade Chrome extension, and they only need that Arcade Chrome extension. Well, I can just go ahead and publish this PowerShell script policy to this workpod, and now my marketing team will have that Arcade extension that they require. But I could go ahead and mix things up. Maybe my media team also needs that Arcade Chrome extension. So I can actually add additional PowerShell script policies to my workpods. So let's just throw in Arcade and maybe the 1Password Chrome extension too. And once more, I will go ahead and put in a comment when I'm publishing this Workpod revision, and I will click publish once ready. Now if I navigate back to my desktop session once more and launch Google Chrome, and once more navigate to the Manage Extensions option within the browser, we could see that we now have 1Password, Arcade, and Okta. And of course, if I go to the shortcut, we can see that I've got those within the shortcut too, and I can pin whatever extensions I like. So this is just one example of using the PowerShell Script Policies. But with this feature, you can have PowerShell scripts execute every time there's an auto deploy on your clients, and that provides incredible power and benefits to not only tailor your employees' workspace, modify their application configurations, customize their desktop experience, but you can also ensure compliance by using these scripts plus more. To learn more about Cloudpager, make sure you check out Numecent.com.